Hello and welcome to another episode of Plum Plays PGA2K25. We're back again with another Daily Master. I accidentally did the intro from the actual screen, but rest assured we are on the Daily Master. Today I'm looking to just keep pushing up the ranks. I'd love to get to that sweet 10 under. It's not going to be good enough to win the tournament, but I'll be very happy if that is the case. That's a lovely drive. It's going to end up exactly where we wanted it to be. Okay, a little approach shot here. Choke down approach shot, maybe about a 95%. Wind will push it a bit to the left. That'll be nice. That's 93%. It's pretty much perfect, though. Oh, yeah. That should be a pretty much gimme birdie. I'm looking to... Oh, that putt. That putt wasn't good. I pushed it really far to the left, which wasn't good, but we still made the putt. Got away with that. We are playing pretty early in the day, so the scores on the Daily Master are going to be relatively low to start, but that's alright. Oh, I've pushed that to the right. It's going to end up being alright, but this is not a gimme birdie by any chance. So break to the left a little bit, then come back to the right, and then break back to the left. The initial break to the left's pretty much nothing. So I come back to the right a pretty solid amount. I think I actually keep it pretty much dead straight, if not a little bit to the left, knowing that I'm probably still not going to strike this very well, but that's the goal. Not to strike it well, but the goal is to strike it well, but see if we can do this. Oh, fuck it. No, I'm overthinking this a little bit to the, just a little bit to the left, like that much. Yeah, cool. It's not a great putt, but it's coming back. Oh, go on! Yeah! Woo! Read that well. We read that really well. Fuck yeah! That's a good putt. It's a long one as well. One of the longer putts. It was about to fly by, but we putted the distance recommended. I'm finding that when I'm actually making a nice transition, the putt's going a lot further than I anticipate, so that is going to be an issue, but that's okay. For now, back-to-back birdies, good start. Nice drive, if not a little bit right to left, which is not the natural fade that I have on this character, but that's okay. The fun of it. Wind is in my favor, slightly down. This is a nice chance for a choke shot, maybe about 99%, 98%. We want the ball to land probably in this area here and sort of fade and push in towards the pin. That'd be ideal. Let's see if we can make that happen. There's a par 5 actually, so this would be great. Oh, it's fading a little bit to the right more than I would have liked. Bugger. I should have anticipated that, but I didn't. You know, this is going to be an easy super flop. We don't need to do anything complicated. Just super flop the shit out of this. Typically, I do pull my shots to the left with the super flops. So let's just do that. And that'll be about... Oh, it's actually a bit far. Oh, I didn't anticipate that. I thought that was going to be worse, but that's okay. Should still be a nice birdie here. Good birdie. Good birdie. That's 3 birdies. A real missed opportunity to probably score an eagle there had I simply approached it the way I wanted to, which was that nice, simple shot. But we fucked it up. That's okay. Now, this is where I start to lose my focus. I've really got to focus on each of these shots. That is the key to this game. Focusing through, imagining every shot we have. Pitching wedge. 4 up with wind in the face. It'll probably end up landing about here, leaving a tough putt. Alternatively, we go 9-iron with choked, and we hit it. I'd like it to land about 96%. Probably seems good. Oh no! That was shocking. I cannot fathom how poorly I struck that ball. All right, we're going to use a pick shot with a bit of top spin so it rolls out. Aim it a little bit to the right. And up and down would be great here. I've actually hit that 95, 97%. Didn't get as much of it as I would have liked. That's okay. We should be able to still make this putt. First par putt of the day. Not going to be any problems there. It wasn't a particularly challenging putt. The most difficult part of that was just making sure I didn't fuck up my swing or my stroke as a putt. But it'll be okay. This is a par 5. We want the ball to land somewhere in this area. We'll be pretty happy with that. That's a beautiful drive. Exactly how you wanted it. Over that little landing pad. We're looking to keep this approach nice. An eagle would put us back on par for, birdie a hole. 3-iron. Look, I wouldn't mind if it landed somewhere up here and rolled down towards the pin. It's going to come in quite sharp. Let's actually put a little bit of height on this shot, since I would like it to land pretty soft when we get in. Yeah, this is fine. 100% high 3-iron. That's a pretty nice shot. How's that going to come out? That's exactly how we wanted it. Oh! Yeah! That's the shot we were imagining. It didn't roll all the way out, and that's going to be a gimme eagle. Fuck yeah, man. This is one of the greatest daily masters I've played in a while. I'm not even noticing these scores. I try not to look at what other players do for their score. It's just not helpful for me. I tend to overthink it. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a up by 6 feet shot. I have the option to go up to a 7-iron with a choke. The choke shot does appeal to me. It does appeal to me. I think we go for it. I think we play it maybe center green, knowing it typically I pull it to the right a bit more. I don't mind if it lands somewhere down in this area because it'll be a straight uphill putt, not a huge amount of left to right on that. And we can make a par from there. But I don't want it to end up down here because that's going to be a nightmare putt, harder putt. So let's just look to play it somewhere where we are right now. I've pulled that so far to the right. Oh, it's the way of my golf game, man. I cannot help myself. This is a flop shot. We need to make this nice, and we need to not roll this out. We want an up and down from here. I'd be stoked with a par from here. Come on. Is that going to be enough? It is. Oh, shit. Sit. Okay. Still makeable par putt, but this is a bit of a butcher. Pretty much butchered this hole. But we'll just have to, deal with it. It might be a little bit much break I've applied here. Let's just put this, about there. Thank God. I actually thought I missed that. Off the blade, I thought I missed that for sure. It's okay. We're still playing a nice round. It was just a poor strike. And I get in my head a lot. We do not want to land in this bunker. This is the type of hole I'm going to get in my head and put it straight in that bunker. So we're going to hit a 3-iron, a 3-wood. Just to make sure I don't end up in that bunker. It shouldn't make it that far. Yeah, that's a nice shot. I don't want to fuck with that bunker. I just want to have a nice approach shot. 1 up with a choke is fine from here. Anywhere in this area so that it rolls down towards the pin. It'll probably roll quite a long way and end up going off, but a par from there is easy. That's really a worst case scenario if the ball doesn't land nicely somewhere here and just roll up, as we're hoping it will. A 97% should be plenty. That's a lovely strike. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Still a little bit of challenge left on this with a downhill putt with a little bit of left to right on it. But I think we're good. I'm just going to try and make this as simple as I can. I've actually almost missed that. Oh my God. There's been a couple of putts today where I have misread just how much break there was, and I've almost missed them. But we're okay. We're okay. Let's just keep this going. Beautiful drive, exactly what we wanted. A bit left to right, down the fairway, ending up nicely with a nice approach, just as we hoped. That is quite... Okay, what else do I have? Do I have a approach shot option here? What do we have? A pitch shot. We could run a pitch shot, 100% pitch shot, let it roll up. That could be interesting. I haven't done a shot like this for a while, but it's a weird in-between distance. I could go a pitching wedge, but I think this will be plenty. That's nice. It was plenty. And we've got a birdie. That's a birdie putt, anyway. Okay, so it's a bit downhill, but it's going to end up being not a whole lot downhill. It's a right to left, but with the idea that it probably isn't going to break as much as I think it's going to. Let's just leave it about there. That's a pretty nice spot. Let's see if we can get a birdie putt here. That'd be great. Yeah, nailed that putt. We read that perfectly. Under putted it just a little bit for that downhill slope that we saw. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. This is one of the best rounds we've done in a long time. There shouldn't be another par 5 on this front 9, though. This is the last hole of the front 9. Do I go? I think we go back on maybe like a 3-iron drive. 3 wood. A bit under the 3 wood. Like a, yeah. That'll be plenty. We just want it up there below, behind that bunker with a nice shot over. That's exactly where we wanted that to land. We've got an easy wedge approach shot. These shots are comfort picks for me. I love these shots. I'd rather this than a pitch shot most days. I really would. The wind might be a problem here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So let's just play it sort of on pin, maybe with a better run out. That's perfect. Literally perfect. It didn't run out. If it had run out like we wanted it to, it probably would have gone out the back, but maybe not. It's going to be sharp to right to left at the beginning, and then it's going to even out. So I think we want to put just a little bit further. That should be fine. Have I missed that? Yeah, I have. It was also because I pulled the putt by 4 degrees, and unfortunately, my judgment was off, though. I think I should have been able to make that putt. That's all right. A missed opportunity there first. Real missed birdie opportunity we've had, other than maybe that eagle putt on like the second or third, whatever it was. But that's okay. 3-1. No, this will be fun. It's a nice drive. Love it. I'm feeling really confident off the tee today. That's important to put yourself in good position. Hole in, hole out. A 60-degree is an interesting one because it's the wind being behind me and it being 7 feet down makes me think this is going to be enough. I want to put a little bit of height on it so that it stops, and I want it to be on this side of the green. I don't want it to be on here where it rolls off. I'd like to finish about here if we're going to land anywhere. So let's look to do that. That's a 100% shot. It's pretty much right where we wanted it to be. It's a bit much. Pretty much landed on the pin there, though. Oh, this is one of those challenging putts. It looks like it's not much, but it ends up being quite a lot. I find these putts to be just a little bit more deceptively turned than I normally, than perhaps they normally would. And I haven't got that green grid thinner thing that people probably use. Oh, it's not going to be that much. See, I'm thinking this through. That feels better. That feels better. Let's just pray that's enough. All right, center cup. Nailed it. If I'd put it a bit further out, it might have missed. So that was a nice readjustment, a good read. Very happy with that. Good read. Okay, this is a par 4 opportunity to potentially eagle this. What we're looking to do is maybe have the ball land about here, roll up, use the slope and land in towards it. Problem is we are using a natural fade. So the ball is going to come in quite sharply like this and land about here. So the odds of ending up right where we want it to be isn't going to be super high. We probably only want about 97% of here. That's pretty good actually. 97 is pretty good. Bit of height. And we'll give it a little bit more left to right. That's a beautiful drive. Literally beautiful. Exactly as we envisioned. Fuck! It needed less. It needed a little bit less. It just bounced over that little slope we were talking about. That's a damn shame. Now, this is a real good opportunity for a spinner. A spinner is probably one of the weakest parts of my game. Anyone who watches my videos regularly will tell you this is the part I need to improve at. I tend to fuck up this spinner quite badly. How'd I do? See, I haven't put that close enough. I needed a little bit more on that. My understanding and use of the spinner is poor at the moment, but we can still make the putt make up for, you know, our shortcomings. My strength is my approach shots, usually. And putting I do feel pretty good on most days. Anyway, right to left, it's going to break a decent amount. Probably just a little bit more than I've given there. And we're looking to put this in the back of the cup. Fucker. Almost bloody well made that. That was half a piece of dick, honestly. The fact we didn't birdie that hole is going to irritate me because that was a gimme birdie. But that's okay. We're playing a nice round so far. Eagle opportunity here. That last hole was all because just a misjudgment on how hard we needed to hit that drive. And actually, because it was probably because the wind was behind us that added to that. But anyway, 3-iron. We have the knockdown shot. I don't really use it. I'm not going to get ahead of myself and start trying to use shots that I don't know how to use. Do we use just a full 3-iron? Just hit a slightly under 3-iron. Land it up here. This is going to be hard to make any kind of eagle out. We have the other opportunity just to play back. use a flop shot onto the green and make a birdie. That could be better than trying to go for this. But I'm not the kind of person who makes any kind of wise decisions. We go for the fun shot 9 times out of 10. Let's play it back a little bit, about 94, and be done with that. That's a lovely shot. Get up, get up, get up! Sit, 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 sit! Fuck yeah! That's what we're looking for! That's what we're looking for! And probably one of the easiest eagle putts we're going to have, other than that one we had on the first hole. It shouldn't be breaking much. So as long as I don't push or pull this putt, we should make this. Let's just make sure we don't fuck this up. I could fuck this up. I did fuck that up. Oh, I needed a bit more break. That's a disappointing miss. Those are the kinds of ones that play over and over again, where you have a pretty easy moment and you just miss it. But that's okay. Still playing well. Still playing well. It is up by 4, 50-degree left to right. Makes me worry this is going to land about here and then fall back. If we play it with a bit forward, like a bit of a bit more, like less spin, or what you want to call it, like a bit forward, that could be good. Or we could just play the pitching. No. We're doing what we're going to do. That's good. We'll play it about here, since the wind will bring it back to the left, but my shot shouldn't actually fall to the right. How's that? That's perfect. That's right on it. So happy with that. A little bit left to right. I am... Fuck, man. That is the definition of the mistake that I make round in, round out. Missing gimmies, missing little things, lapses in concentration just for a moment, while we focus on just that little moment there. But let's just get ourselves back online. Oh, no, my drives are wearing as well. Okay. Gotta take a breath here. That was a moment that I'm going to regret for the rest of this round. But, oh well. Let's play a pitching... Let's hit a choke down pitching wedge. Just probably about a 80, 90%er. It'll land probably about here. We want it to roll up and end up near the pin. Let's play it sort of about this way, so it should have plenty of room to fall back in towards the pin. That should be plenty. That's a beautiful shot. It's a bit right. Is it going to come back down? It isn't. Oh, that's left a hard putt. And this could so easily go off the front of the green. Let's try and just make sure this doesn't go off the front of the green. I'm going to play this out quite a lot to the right on the assumption that it's going to come back to the left quite hard for the rest of the turn. I've really just a sequence of missing the eagle putt, missing that birdie putt. We're missing out. We should be 11 under really right now. We have no reason not to be. And we're going to potentially bogey this hole if this putt doesn't go well. Let's try and get back on track here with a nice putt. That's a good putt. That's about as good of a putt as I could do from there without whacking it off the green in an attempt to make it. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, these people are still shooting 19 under through 18. It's like, yeah, sure, you're a very good golfer. I get it. Okay, get back online. This is not good. I am struggling right now to get my mind out of what was a frustrating couple of holes. It really does play on the psyche, especially as someone who's just trying to improve. And you know this is a shortcoming of yours, and you do it carelessly when you're so over the top comfortable after a nice shot. Okay. 17 feet up, wind in my face, and it's reduced. Let's just assume this is going to land like down here. We're going to try and roll this up, maybe with enough forward spin. Let's just see what we can do with like a... Oh, no. I've lost it. I've lost my rhythm. We've got to get it back, man. We've got to get this rhythm back ASAP. This is not looking good. That's good. Easy shot here. Sit. Okay, should be a nice par, but these are not the... Oh my god. Oh, just 3 grueling pars in a row. That really, one of them was a missed birdie, but most of them should have been easy opportunities. All right, come on. Get your head back in the game. Screw it back on. Focus up. What are we doing? We're driving a little bit left to right. We want to land maybe about this, run up this runway here. Perfect drive. We're back. we're back. That's what we're looking for. It's that confidence. It's that ability to do exactly what you say you're going to do. 3-iron is an interesting idea. If you hit it with enough, I don't think we can get over the lip. I don't think we can get over the lip of that. I would go for it with the 3-iron if I thought I could make it over the lip of that bunker. I worry that this would land smack bang here and not roll up. Alternatively, we could play it. The wind's in my face and it's uphill. No, let's hit a high 3-wood. Make it land. I'd be happy if it landed about here and rolled up and then fell back down and ended up in this area. Or it just landed like somewhere here and rolled up naturally towards the pin. A 92%er. It is going to pull quite a lot left to right because of the way the wind's blowing. Let's just aim it maybe directly at the pin, knowing the wind's going to pull it to the right. And, of course, my natural fade will bring it to the right as well. Let's see what we can do. That's poor. Quite a lot of right to left. It's pulling the wrong way. Ugh. I just pulled it a bit. Tough eagle putt. And it's going to be tough to keep it near the pin as well. Because that's got a real steep fall. We could potentially bring it back a lot, like not even that much, but like about here, so that it goes up. Because I'm going up a lot more of the hill than it was recommending. I'm going to go up here, let it fall back down to the left. Yeah, so it goes up, down, and we want it to sort of sit around maybe this area for an easy birdie. We really don't want to miss out on the birdie opportunity. That's going to kill us if we don't make the birdie here. All right. Let's bring it back even more. I really don't want to overhit this. Come on. That's about where we said it was going to fall. It's okay. We're over the hard part. Now, this is still actually a hard part. Fuck, man. We didn't put it as close as we could have. Okay. This should be makeable. Let's focus on this up. That is so frustrating. So frustrating. We played to not miss on that birdie putt. And the first putt was just too short. I don't use the lag putt very often. Maybe that was the time for it. I don't know. Okay, let's get back online. We really don't want to pull a big left to right sort of heavy. Is it heavy fade? Or is it called a hook? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Slice, actually. It's called slice. That's what it is. Anyway. Okay. I think this is fun. The wind's in my face. We want to land sort of in this area, roll up, and maybe land somewhere up here. That'd be good. That's a nice shot. It's a bit right, but that's also very short. The wind has picked up a little bit, it seems, or... Oh, it's barely moving. I hate putt to it. It's barely moving. There. It's about as much as we want to give it. Not even that. Yeah, there. There should be an easy putt as long as we're able to strike it well. That's really the goal here. 17. We want to hit that 10 under. Double digits, man. Come on. It's a bit under. It's a nice putt, though. It should make it. Yeah! Needed that! Needed that after what was a fantastic front nine, solid start to the back nine, and just a couple of missed opportunities. Missing a birdie on the par 5. Both par 5s ended up missing really solid opportunities for both an eagle and a birdie, and then we missed. We really could be 12, 13 under right now, and then we wouldn't be that far behind the leaders. This is the 18th. This is another one of those holes with the fucking, what do they call it, pimple bunkers. Let's just play a 3-wood. Oh, I've done a draw there by accident, but it'll be okay. We're going to play this up past. We're going to hit this with about 97. The wind is picking up. We know that from the previous hole. So let's play this about 97, a bit higher, and this should land nicely near the hole. Cozy in nicely left to right. No, it's pulling into the bunker on the right there, isn't it? Oh, no. Happy with that. It didn't pull as much as I thought it did. That's important. Now, this could be to finish 11 under. The best we've ever done on a daily master. I would be so fucking happy with this putt. Come on. We do not want to be of that much break, though. That is not as much break as it has It just thinks, it's getting in my head, man. It's getting in my head. It's got a lot of downhill at the start too. Let's see if we can nail this. Come on. Yeah! Good birdie. Good way to finish the final hole. That is a 4 under back 9 when we had, what was that, 3, 5, 7 under front 9, man. Followed by a 4 under back 9. We really could have matched that. That could have been a 14 under very easily. Just a couple of lapses in moments, in judgments, and just a couple of putts that just waned a little bit to the left. I'm very, very happy with that episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you came along for the ride with me and enjoyed what was a solid daily master performance. I love the idea of these daily competitions amongst the community of PGA, and especially since I was playing a lot of PGA2K25, I joined a lot of societies for that, but it was hard to play. It only had about 50, 60 regular players in that. This is a lot more solid. That being said, you do come with the, shall we say, downside of when there's so many good players, you end up with you end up with a very high unbeatable scores, but whatever. Nice round. Look at that. Look at that. Very happy with that. Okay. Very, very happy. Done, dusted. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Otherwise, I think that'll just have to do us. I'll see you guys next time for another Daily Master. There are a lot of other types of videos up on this channel for video games, such as, obviously, the Daily Master, PGA2K25. We've got Dread Hunker. We've got Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, League of Legends. A lot of other stuff up here. If you're interested, do check it out. I mean, look at that. We're in 3rd place right now, technically. That's not bad. Not bad. I can't be upset with a 3rd place finish so far, you know? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for joining in, and I'll see you next time. Let's go to the outro. Bye-bye! Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more creative gaming content. Now, down below me are details for all my social medias, including my Twitter account, my Patreon, and my Discord, which are all worth checking out, and details for my Twitch stream are just up here. There's also a brilliant other video you can watch right here. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with all your endeavors, and remember to think just a little bit different.